Welcome to our video. You definitely didn't know this about shoes. Shoes are a vital part of our lives, serving both practical and fashionable purposes. In this video, we'll be exploring some interesting facts about shoes that you may not have known before. From the origins of popular shoe styles to the impressive collections of famous shoe enthusiasts, we'll take a deep dive into the fascinating world of footwear. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to learn some surprising information about shoes. It is hard to imagine that the first footwear analog was found approximately 30,000 years ago, as evidenced by archaeological excavations. Back then, boots were made of leather and animal fur in order to walk on solid ground and protect themselves from the cold. From the Stone Age, the shapes, models, and purposes of footwear have changed significantly, and today there are many interesting and amazing novelties. When did high-heeled shoes appear? The first heels were invented in ancient Egypt. They were worn by butchers to protect their feet from animal blood. Farmers also found them useful for walking on plowed fields. Elegant high-heeled shoes first appeared in the 1950s. They were created by Salvatore Ferragamo, an Italian fashion designer. Ferragamo loved to experiment and spent a lot of time creating interesting shapes for his designs. As a result, Ferragamo invented the high heel, which looked like a thin steel rod. You can see Ferragamo's creation in the movie, Some Like It Hot, in which Marilyn Monroe strutted in them. There is also a version that the first stiletto heels were made for the coronation of Elizabeth in 1953. The creator is considered to be the French fashion designer Roger Vivier. The royal shoes had high heels and were studded with bright rubies. How much does the most expensive pair of shoes cost? The most expensive pair of shoes today is considered to be a pair worth $17 million, the Passion Diamond shoes. They are made of silk, gold, and 238 diamonds, two of which are 15 carats each. The design and model of the gold shoes were developed by Italian designers, but the pair is presented in Dubai. This is the only pair in the world, and it took 9 months to create it. You can see this golden work of art in the Burj Al Arab, a 7-star hotel in Dubai. How did topsiders, also known as boat shoes, appear? This stylish footwear has an interesting history of creation. American businessman and sailor Paul Sperry searched for a long time for footwear that would allow him to walk on the slippery deck of a yacht. The idea came from his Cocker Spaniel dog. Sperry noticed that the dog could walk on the deck without slipping. He carefully examined the dog's paws and saw that there was a tiny textured pattern on the pads of the paws. Paul tried to create a similar pattern on the sole of his shoes, and the result pleased him. Thus, comfortable boat shoes, which have remained popular since the 1930s, were born. In addition, this model does not leave marks, which is highly valued by owners of white yachts. In which country is the most footwear produced? The leader in the production of mid and high-end footwear in the world is Italy. It is not known whether its contours resembling a boot are accidental or a twist of fate, but the fact remains. More than 30,000 different companies that produce shoes for the world's fashionistas are located on its territory. If we judge solely by the number of shoes produced in all price segments, then China takes the lead. It produces over 13.5 billion pairs per year. Sarah Jessica Parker's shoe collection. The main character of the cult TV series, Carrie Bradshaw, was an avid fan of designer shoes. She could spend almost all her savings on the next pair from famous luxury brands. In every episode, the character played by Jessica Parker demonstrated elegant new shoes on her slender legs. Viewers and stylists of the show estimated that Carrie's wardrobe had over 400 pairs of shoes, which translates into more than $40,000. Now you know some interesting facts about shoes that you might not have known before. From the history of the iconic boat shoes to the shoe collection of a beloved TV character, shoes have a lot more to offer than just being a fashion statement. We hope you enjoyed learning something new about the world of footwear. Thanks for watching.